Welcome back to your ultimate hub for rare collectibles and fascinating history. Today, we're diving into a jaw-dropping story about a single dime, yes, just 10 cents, that's reportedly worth a mind-blowing $3 million. You heard that right. A 2003 dime that could transform you into a millionaire overnight. Stick around, because we'll break down its incredible history, why it's worth so much, and how you might just find one in your pocket change. Let's start with the basics. How does a coin with a face value of only 10 cents end up being worth millions? It's all about rarity, errors, and a bit of mystery. The 2003 dime is part of the Roosevelt series, which started in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. These dimes are produced by the U.S. Mint in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's the kicker. Most 2003 dimes are worth just their face value unless they're in pristine condition. So, what makes this one so special? Every year, billions of dimes are minted. But errors can happen during the production process. And it's these rare errors or anomalies that can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. This 2003 dime isn't just any dime, it's a misprinted masterpiece. It's believed to have been struck on a foreign planchet, which is the blank metal disc used to create coins. Normally, US dimes are made from a mix of copper and nickel, but this particular dime was struck on a 90% silver planchet, making it an ultra-rare mint error. To add to its uniqueness, experts have pointed out subtle differences in its weight and composition. A standard dime weighs 2.27 grams, but this error coin tips the scale slightly differently, and that's a major clue for collectors. Now, you might be wondering, why is this tiny piece of metal valued at a staggering $3 million? The answer lies in the world of high-stakes coin collecting. Rare coins like this one can fetch astronomical prices at auctions due to their rarity, condition, and historical significance. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are one of a kind or have an interesting backstory. This 2003 dime ticks all the boxes. It's rare, it has a fascinating mint error, and it's in near-perfect condition. In 2023, a similar coin with a mint error sold for millions at auction, setting a precedent for how valuable these coins can be. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. How can you tell if you've got one of these rare dimes in your pocket or coin jar? First, check the date. It needs to say 2003. Then, look for the mint mark, which is a small letter near the year. It will be either P for Philadelphia or D for Denver. But the key detail is the coin's composition and weight. A standard dime weighs 2.27 grams. If yours weighs slightly more or less, it could be a clue. You might also want to check if it looks slightly different, like having a silver shine instead of the usual nickel finish. If you think you've struck gold, or, in this case, silver, the next step is to get your coin appraised. Reach out to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which plays a huge role in determining its value. Keep in mind, even if your coin isn't worth $3 million, it could still be valuable to the right collector. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 2003 dime that's worth more than most people's houses. Who knew that a simple pocket change could hold such a treasure? Be sure to check your coins carefully, because you never know, you might just be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing content, and let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Until next time, happy hunting. Next today, we'll uncover the mystery behind the 1987 Roosevelt dime and why some rumors suggest it's worth a jaw-dropping $87 million. Is this fact or fiction? Let's break it down. First, let's take a closer look at the 1987 Roosevelt dime. At face value, this 10-cent coin doesn't seem extraordinary. But is there more to this humble piece of currency than meets the eye? The history of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a pivotal role in establishing the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio. The design was created by John R. Sinek, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver at the time. The dime's obverse features Roosevelt's profile, while the reverse showcases a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. By 1987, the Roosevelt dime had already been in circulation for over 40 years. That year, millions of dimes were minted across Philadelphia and Denver, but what set some of these coins apart? Why the 1987 dime is rumored to be worth $87 million, so, where does this $87 million rumor come from? Let's clear this up. A standard 1987 dime is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition and has no intrinsic metal value beyond its face value of 10 cents. However, certain rare errors or varieties can significantly increase a coin's worth. Rare error coins. Could your dime be a jackpot? Coins with errors are highly sought after by collectors. Here are some errors that could make your 1987 dime valuable. Off-center strike when the design is misaligned, exposing a blank area on the coin. Double die error when the design is accidentally struck twice, creating a shadowed effect. Missing mint mark. A coin meant to have a mint mark but doesn't can be a rarity. Planchet errors. A coin struck on the wrong metal or with an incomplete planchet. While none of these would make a 1987 dime worth $87 million, a rare error could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. The truth about the $87 million claim. The claim that a 1987 dime is worth $87 million likely stems from internet rumors or misinterpretations. It's important to separate fact from fiction. No documented sale of a 1987 dime has ever reached anywhere near this value. However, this doesn't mean your dime is worthless. Let's talk about its realistic value. Realistic value of a 1987 dime. In circulated condition, a 1987 dime is worth 10 cents. That's its face value. However, if you have a pristine, uncirculated dime, it could be worth 50 cents to $1. A coin graded MS-65 or higher by a professional grading service might sell for $10 to $15. On the other hand, error coins can fetch higher prices. For example, a dramatic off-center strike or a double die error could sell for $100 to $500, depending on its rarity and condition. How to identify and sell rare coins. If you suspect your 1987 dime might be special, here's what to do. Examine the coin under magnification for any visible errors. Look for unique features like missing elements, misalignments, or unusual markings. Get your coin graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Auction your coin through a well-known platform like Heritage Auctions or eBay. Final thoughts. So, while the idea of an $87 million dime sounds exciting, it's more fiction than fact. However, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and your change jar might hold a hidden treasure. Keep an eye out for those rare errors and unique varieties. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1987 dime, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories about coins, collectibles, and history. Who knows? Your next dime could be worth a fortune. See you next time. Next today, 2015. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll unravel the fascinating story of the 2015 one-dime coin, its history, its astronomical value, and what makes it so special. So, stick around because you might have a treasure hiding in plain sight. Segment: Brief History of the Dime. The dime, also known as the one-dime coin, is one of the most iconic pieces of American currency. First introduced in 1796, it has undergone multiple design changes over the centuries. Today, the Roosevelt dime, featuring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, is the standard design. This design was introduced in 1946 to honor Roosevelt's work in founding the March of Dimes charity for polio eradication. Fast forward to 2015, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of minting dimes with Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. But how does a common 2015 dime suddenly become worth millions? The answer lies in rare errors and anomalies. Segment: the rare 2015 dime worth $15 million inch out of the billions of coins minted every year, a handful come out as errors or with unique characteristics. These anomalies often make coins incredibly valuable to collectors. The 2015 dime in question isn't just any dime, it's one of the rarest error coins ever discovered. The coin's extraordinary value stems from a minting mistake. While specifics about this $15 million dime are closely guarded, reports suggest that it could involve a unique double die, an off-metal strike, or even an accidental overstrike on a rare metal like gold or platinum. Such an error would make it a one-of-a-kind treasure. These minting errors are incredibly rare, and even experienced collectors spend years searching for coins like this one. Segment: why is it worth $15 million inch now? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why is this dime worth $15 million? The value of a coin is determined by several factors: rarity, demand, historical significance, and condition. This 2015 dime ticks all the boxes. With only one or a few examples existing, it's a dream for collectors. Additionally, its pristine condition, graded as MS70 by professional grading services, means it's flawless under magnification. Rarity combined with perfection creates an auction frenzy. In fact, the coin fetched $15 million at a high-profile auction due to intense competition among wealthy collectors who saw it as an irreplaceable piece of numismatic history. Segment: how to check your 2015 dimes. Think you might have a valuable 2015 dime? Here's how to check. Inspect the coin carefully. Look for any unusual features, such as double lettering, odd colors, or weight differences. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Errors can be tiny, so a closer look is essential. Weigh the coin. Anomalies in weight might indicate an off-metal strike. Compare with standard coins. Place your dime next to a regular one from the same year to spot any differences. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect your coin is special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and valuation. Segment: other valuable. While the $15 million 2015 dime is an extreme case, other dimes are also worth big money. For example, the 1894 S. Barber dime, valued at over $2 million, is one of the rarest U.S. coins. The 1916 D. Mercury dime, a key date in the Mercury series, can fetch over $10,000 in high grades. These coins prove that dimes, despite their small size, can hold immense value. Segment: final thoughts. So, could you be holding a $15 million coin? It's unlikely, but not impossible. Coins are more than just money, they're tiny pieces of history, and sometimes, they're priceless treasures. If you love hunting for rare coins or just want to know more about numismatics, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Who knows? Your next trip to the coin jar might just change your life forever. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Next, today 2016's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2016 one dime coin. Is it truly worth that much? What's its history? And why is everyone talking about it? Stick around, because you don't want to miss this. Section: the basics of the 2016 one dime coin. First, let's talk about the 2016 one dime coin. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 2016 version is made of a copper-nickel alloy, weighs about 2.27 grams, and has a diameter of 17.9 millimeters. Its face value is only 10 cents, but some versions of this coin have turned into legends among collectors. Section: the $16 million dime, fact or fiction. Now, let's address the $1 million, or rather, $16 million, question. Is there really a 2016 dime worth that much? The short answer is, no, not exactly. But here's the twist, there have been rumors and speculation about rare error coins and misstrikes that could fetch a fortune at auction. While a standard 2016 dime isn't rare, specific unique versions could make collectors go wild. Section Why coins become worth millions. So, why do some coins, even modern ones, become so valuable? There are a few key factors: errors and misstrikes. Coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or other manufacturing defects are often highly sought after. Low mintage. If a coin was produced in very limited numbers, its rarity can skyrocket its value. Historical significance. Coins tied to a unique story or event can attract massive interest. For instance, the 1913 Liberty Head nickel sold for over $4 million because of its rarity. Could a 2016 dime with a one-of-a-kind error fetch millions someday? Possibly. Section A deep dive into rare 2016 dimes. So far, no verified 2016 dime has been sold for $16 million. However, collectors keep their eyes peeled for certain traits, like a double die obverse where the lettering appears doubled, a missing mint mark, which indicates it was struck at an unintended mint, an experimental planchet, meaning the coin was struck on a material not meant for dimes. If you happen to stumble across one of these rare variations, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Section How to check your coins for value. Want to check if your 2016 dime is rare? Here's what you need to do: inspect the coin closely, use a magnifying glass or a microscope to check for errors like doubling or unusual features. Check the mint mark. Coins struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco will have mint marks. Research auction records. Look at sites like Heritage Auctions or PCGS to see if similar coins have sold for big money. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional grading service like NGC or PCGS for an official evaluation. Section The importance of coin collecting. Even if you don't find a $16 million dime, coin collecting is an exciting and rewarding hobby. It connects us to history, teaches us about design and craftsmanship, and could even become a valuable investment. Section Wrapping up. So, while a 2016 dime worth $16 million might be more myth than reality for now, the world of coins is full of surprises. Who knows what treasures are hiding in your pocket change? Remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes, those stories are worth more than gold. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting.